Are you ready to finally lean down? Are you ready to drop the pounds? This being the last time when you are overweight? Are you ready to enter in your skinny, healthy skinny era? I will tell you my secret, how I lost 45 pounds for the first time in my life, keep it off, without cutting calories. So all the time eating to reach satiety. But not satiety on these high fat foods. Reaching satiety with the right source of calories for our species, with the right foods. Because not all the calories are equal and not all the foods are equal. I will tell you. I am Janina Black, the founder of leanoncarbs.com, and I'm here to challenge you because you need to be challenged. As you can see, following the same approach, years after years, decade after decade, it's the same approach but with different name, didn't get you anywhere. You are still overweight and still looking for the next diet. But you have me right now, and while everybody else is still counting their calories, tracking their macros in order to be sure that they have a deficit and they have their carbs down. So while everybody is cutting down carbs, when everybody is portion controlling, when everybody tries this unicorn of eating in moderation, when everybody else is trying to move more and eat less, when everybody else is constipated and on pills, you, my friend, you will be a winner. How? I will tell you how. Take a notebook and a pen. You will find out the roadmap, the blueprint to sustainable long-term weight loss. Watch. First, understand this about calories. They are not our enemies. We cannot survive without the enough amount of calories. Every species in the world eats enough amount of calories. How do they do it? Oh my God. Do they have calculators and scales and kitchen scales? No. They follow hunger and eat until reach satiety. So they eat their own foods, the foods that is specific for their nutritional requirements for that species. They eat to reach satiety and eat every time they are hungry. And it was found out that when these animals have abundance of calories in their environment, so when it's not shortage of calories, they don't overeat because they have more food. They have a buffet of food. They don't overeat. No. Do you know what they do when they have more calories they don't need? Because they reach satiety and they stop. And what's happening with the rest of the time? Yes, more reproductive activities, to put it like that. You understand what I mean? So they reproduce more. They pass on the genes more, make more kids, make more babies. They don't eat more. So they stop when they are full. And they know it. We know it too. You know that sensation? I am full. I will stop eating. The problem is with this diet high in fat, when you are full on this diet and you get the signals from the stomach to the brain, I am full, stop eating, you already are in a very high surplus. Because being full of foods that are very low in fiber and water, very high in fat, makes you have this excess of calories, makes you overeating on calories. Going back to nature, if we follow this diet that I'm promoting, that gave me success, and they observe the population that follow a diet that is very in line with what I'm promoting, are the leanest and the healthiest and have the longest lives on earth. Yes, this is the diet with the right calories you can eat to reach satiety, and you won't have this surplus. And this diet is high in fiber, and fiber, man, is a type of carb. You cannot have high fiber content if you cut down carbs. So high carb, high fiber, high water, and low in fat. Low in fat means the overall calories of the day, you take the percentage, is 10% and less fats. And this diet comes from, and it's formed with fruits, vegetables, starchy vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. Stay with this, eat to reach satiety, and you're good to go. Second thing to consider, when everybody else is eating in deficit and they are like this, they have this energy needs. So they need to eat like this for this kind of people they are, because they are overweight. And our doctors and our nutritionists tell us to eat in deficit 1600 calories, 1400 calories, 1200 calories for God's sake, or 1800 calories. So they promote calorie deficit as not only a good approach to lose weight, but the sole approach to lose weight. Nobody sees other way to lose weight. So you have this overweight person and they put it on this deficit. So they need to eat like this and they say, no, eat less than 2000 calories to lose weight. Starve your body, starve yourself. This is the only way to lose weight. Calorie in, calorie out. And I'm telling you, no. You have to match your energy needs of the body. Eat to reach satiety, and you will have enough calories. That means satiety, because we have in our stomach, we have volume receptors, we have nerves that by stretching they say, okay, here is full, we have 2 pounds of food, this is a lot of weight and a lot of volume, they send the signal, we are full. But we also have other type of nerves, of they are nutritional receptors. They detect the calories, because they don't want to be fooled by a full stomach of, let's say, cotton flowers, because there were back in the days, 90s, photo models that found about these volumes, and they were drinking water and eating those cotton balls. So 0 calories, fiber in water, 0 calories, and they stretched their stomach. But you cannot fool the brain. Our nature is smarter than us. We have these counting calories receptors. This is our inbuilt calculator of nutrition, calculator for calories. So we have these receptors for fat, for protein, and for carbs. And when all these receptors counted enough amount of energy, yes, they send the signal to the brain. It's enough calories. That's why I said, if you follow satiety, you will match your caloric needs. Of course, when you start losing weight, you don't start because you deprive yourselves, you starve yourselves eating in deficit. It's because you removed all this excess of calories that come from all these high fat, low fiber, low water foods that everybody indulge in. When you remove all this extra, you come here, so you remove the extra, is when you lose weight. And not only that, you will lose weight from different factors will help us lose weight when we adopt this diet, like healing our inflammation, so reversing inflammation. All the plants are anti-inflammatory, you already know that. But not only that, by removing all the high-fat foods, by removing all the animal products, by removing all the cheese and the dairies that are pro-inflammatory, by removing all the meats, whole meat and processed meats, and by removing the oil and other processed plant-based foods, all of this being pro-inflammatory. Look it up. What are the most inflammatory foods on earth? So when you remove all of this, of course your body doesn't have other solution than heal itself. Yeah, some type of inflammation, the acute one when you cut your finger, it's good to heal the wound. But that chronic inflammation is the root of all disease, and is the one that doesn't let you lose weight, among other things. So you lose weight by removing the excess calories that come with that diet. You lose weight by healing, and also by balancing your hormones, because your body will become more sensitive to insulin by removing all the fats that were destroying the pancreas, making the liver fatty, all the fats that were blocking the insulin receptors in the muscle cells and in the liver, all that fat that kept the glucose in the blood. Spike glucose doesn't mean the glucose is the bad guy. No, the bad guys blocked the door, and insulin cannot open the door for glucose to come in. Fat is the bad guy. I'm not making, sounds like science fiction, I know. No, I didn't invent that. I'm not making things up over here. Dr. Neil Barnard, look it up. After finishing this video, I will include a link to his books. And there are many plant-based doctors who, and not only plant-based doctors, a lot of doctors that know right now what's the real mechanism that promotes diabetes, that makes our body insulin resistant. But when you remove all that fat, when our pancreas doesn't have this destroying alpha cells that is animal fat and animal proteins, our pancreas doesn't need to promote that much insulin, so we are more sensitive to that insulin that is already produced. Why? Because we don't have the bad guy that is blocking the door. Simply put, it's like an analogy. It's not my analogy. I wish I was that smart. Neil Barnard comes with this analogy of the door being blocked by the locked door. The locked door. When you put the key in the door, being blocked by fat molecules. So you heal your hormones because you cannot lose weight while having a high level of insulin in the blood. On this diet, also your cortisol production will decrease, and your overall endocrinal system will heal. Not to mention that this diet that is high in fiber and water will detoxify, will clean your colon. So maybe you heard that in order to lose weight, you need to detoxify your body. This is the best diet to detoxify your body. You don't need to juice. You don't need to go extreme and to eat your calories only from those juices. You don't. Just stick with these fresh fruits and vegetables, cooked potatoes and whole grains and legumes, and you will in time and slowly, because you don't want to go fast. You are not ready for a fast detoxifying process. You will have the side effects of that. So you want a slow process. And this diet promotes that. Your liver will become healthy. So this is how you lose weight, by healing all the imbalances, by reversing your chronic conditions, and of course by removing all the excess calories. Now you understand it? So when everybody else says eat less to starve your cells and to start using that extra fat in the adipose tissue as fuel, I'm telling you, no, you don't need to starve anybody. No, feed your body. The body will get rid of an excess of body fat because you already removed a lot of extra calorie, the surplus. And like I said, other factors that will contribute to you losing weight. Because they say, right now because you are overweight, eat less, and when you start losing weight, you eat more. What? It doesn't make any sense. Like, who can eat only like this, being an overweight and needing over 3,500 calories a day? I wasn't obese, so I was 45 pounds overweight, and I eat all the time over 3,000 calories a day. So if a person is obese or morbidly obese, imagine how many more pounds of body weight they have to feed. Man, they need to eat much more than I eat. So you don't have to put a number and listen what Chronometer says about how many calories do you need a day. These are their standards. These people that kept you, these specialists that kept you in this trap, in this box of yo-yo dieting. No, you don't have to put a number at all. Just eat these foods. Focus on sugary fruits because they have this fuel we need, that is sugars. Focus on the sugary fruits, not on the lowest in sugar, the one that are bitter and sour and more savory. No, bananas and grapes and sweet apples, oranges, mangoes, figs, papaya, these kind of fruits, jackfruit, pineapple, if you are in tropical climates. Focus on those. And from the vegetables, of course, focus on the starchy vegetables that have more glucose. Starches are a complex carbohydrate, a longer chain of glucose molecules, but it's still broken down into glucose, so it's our fuel. So have your dinner with vegetables, yes, but with a lot of potatoes, sweet potatoes, brown rice and other cereals and whole grains and oats and lentils and chickpeas and beans. Beans? Not bees, sorry, beans. Don't eat bees, please. And that is the way, to fuel your body without knowing how many calories should I eat. No, just follow these fruits. Follow your hunger. honor your hunger, because hunger is a signal of survival. Means you need to refuel this car, this machine. And the other signal is satiety. Oh, I'm full, I'm good to go. And between meals, I want snack. I don't think about food until the next meal. And no cravings, guys. That's why it's very sustainable. Because when you don't starve, when you starve yourself, cravings come because, Mira, look, you have a lot of deficit. So give me food, says your brain. Your amygdala, your primitive brain says, give me food, focus on food. Let all aside. Just go to the fridge and find some food. But when you eat enough, no cravings. Your brain is focused on what you have on hand. I heard people saying, I cannot focus on eating this good and that much food like you because I'm working. I'm working a lot. I'm a CEO. I work 14 hours a day. I don't have time for food. And my answer to you is this. You will be more productive. You will achieve more in less hours if you are carved up, if you're fueled, because your brain will function better. And it's already known how our brain is fed only on glucose. They say, but we don't have fats. Our brain is made out of fat, so he eats fat. Doesn't make any sense. No. No, look it up. The only source of fuel, only one, is glucose for the brain. So to function better, to have high levels of willpower, about this in another video, to be focused on your job, to be very productive, to have creativity, to have ideas, to have a clear mind, sharp mind. Yes, carbs, man. So you don't have to cook. Take bananas. If you want to be productive, have bananas on hand and dates, banana and dates, and a bunch of kale, banana, dates, and kale. You see, it will take you no more than 15 minutes for a meal. You don't have to cook, you just peel the banana. What's more fast food? What's more fast food, guys? You don't have to have much time to eat. Just you have to have the information. And that's why I'm here to help you with these strategies, this kind of strategies. So if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's in your best interest and in my interest, of course, because it will grow my channel. I will make more views and, of course, money. We are in this life to make an income, guys. So subscribe. Like I said, it's in your best interest if you want to lose weight, to enter in your skinny era with the right strategies. Like I said, it's easy to eat. Whenever you find yourself looking for excuses, is because you actually have blocks. And we address our fears and our blocks in another video. I have actually filmed already, and I will link them in the box with our fears against carbs, our resistance against calories and eating in abundance. Going back, and to wrap it up, when everybody says eat less to shrink down, and after that you can eat 200 calories more and another 200 calories more to sustain for the rest of your life that level, you do the opposite. Eat more than they recommend, which will be less than you are currently eating. So eat more. And after that, because you will lean down, of course, your appetite will decrease. You will be a smaller person. You'll be thinner. Of course, you will need less calories for your cells. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense to cut calories, isn't it? It's a stupid thing, actually. So we are here to love our body, to nurture every cell of our body. Because I didn't mention it, but these foods that I'm promoting, the fruits and the vegetables, whole grains and legumes, while having the lowest calorie density, because they have water and fiber, which are 0 calories and dilute the overall calories of the meal. And of course, they have a low fat content, and a gram of fat is 9 calories, a gram of carb is 4 calories. So these foods are not only the lowest in calorie density foods on earth, but they are the highest in nutrition per calorie. So those calories in a meal, let's say you eat like over 1,000 calories per meal because you're overweight. In those 1,000 calories, look it up, put it in a chronometer, 1,000 calories, a meal of 1,000 calories. With these foods that I talked earlier. And you will see how much nutrition is in those 1,000 calories without having the extra fat, without having the extra saturated fat, without having cholesterol, without having trans fats, without having too much omega-6. That is not your friend, omega-6. Yes, we need omega-6, but around 3 grams a day, not 9, not 12, not 20 grams of omega-6, for God's sake. So stop defending omega-6. Stop defending omega-6. Okay, so you nurture all your cells. You will reverse all your deficiency, all your mineral deficiency in the body. Yeah, plants are that great. So this is how you lose weight and enter in your skinny era, by nurturing your body, not starving your body. So when everybody else is drinking their soups, eating their low-carb diets, eating their high-fat, when everybody else is carnivore and destroying their liver, their pancreas, when everybody else is clogging their arteries with this butter and cream and flesh and eggs, you, my friend, you will enter healthy in your skinny era. So like this video, because what's not to like it. I want to bring this video to have 1 million likes. It deserves it. This message must go viral. Everybody needs it, because everybody is trapped in this mindset, and everybody is dieting, man. Everybody is dieting, and more people are sick year after year. And pharma, of course, pharma is very happy. Pharma industry, diet industry, of course, diet after diet. They change the name. They sell you another program, another fat diet, another way to cut calories and cut carbs. Calories and carbs are life, man. We cannot survive without calories. When you go in deficit, you slow down your metabolism. Works against you, against your purpose in life, to be skinny and to have a nice metabolism. So yes, when everybody else is doing it like this, and all this everybody else is struggling and overweight and on pills, you do the exact opposite and you will become like me, with skinny, nice arms, with flat stomach, no overweight, no extra body fat, just you'll enter in your lean era. Subscribe for more like this, and until the next time, yes, check all the videos I mentioned. They are all linked in the description below, and maybe watch this one as well.